Previously on Fate and the Fablemaidens. You can see the feather flight kind of in the distance sink lower and lower from the sky until eventually it crashes. But you don't hear anyone, you don't see anyone at the moment. There could be someone still inside that you can't reach, but other than that, you don't see anyone.
Merryweather.
Yeah.
You're good at building things, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Is there anything here we can grab quickly to build something to sand surf or fly or go fast? And as we lay there, I'm gonna just say, guys, thanks for being so great. I think things could have gone a lot worse. I mean, they're pretty bad, but I think out of everyone on that ship I'd want to be stuck with out here with no way to get out, it'd be y'all. So, thanks.
So, you all kind of load onto this, what are you gonna call this machine, Merryweather? Because I keep calling it like a land ship, flipper wind glide boat of the land and not sky or sea. Great. Wynni, what?
I'm gonna change into an exact version of Wynni.
But naked.
No.
Why am I naked?
No.
You see kind of through the sand these shadows off in the distance, and you can't really tell exactly what they are, but there's kind of a collection of them, and they look somewhat tent-shaped. The camp looks pretty well furnished, but it doesn't appear to be peopled. As you continue towards it, you realize that there is a large staircase made of stone that descends down into the sand.
It's a secret passage.
There's danger in the desert, like krakens in the sand, but our adventurers, unfettered, continue on as planned. Their newfound peace, though, may end quite soon as they find themselves lost in a temple of rooms. This is Fate and the Fablemaidens. One of the things I wanted to talk about this week is we're setting up all of our social media stuff, and so that's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And apparently Tumblr does this new thing, because the last time I set up Tumblr was high school forever ago. So Tumblr does this thing where it very helpfully suggests potential usernames for you. Like, you don't know what your name is going to be, so it's gotta help you out. So I just wanted to share with you guys some of the usernames that Tumblr suggested for us. The first one is Mysteriously Crispy Song.
Beautiful.
And that's crispy as in the Rice Krispie. It's not just the regular crispy.
Well, when I eat Rice Krispies and I hear them crackling away, I think, what a mysteriously crispy song the cereal is singing to me.
So do Rice Krispies crackle like a fire? Is that the crackling?
Yeah, it's a very sweet song.
You know, it's a Friday night, you're sitting down with your date, and you're just let me put on some Rice Krispies.
The next one was not too far from what I'm going for with this campaign. So, Spooky Wonderland Kingdom.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
So, be prepared for spooks and wonders. Annoyingly Unlikely Arcade.
Rude.
I really want to go to that arcade. It's like you're driving along and you're like, wow, that is so unlikely for an arcade to be there. And I'm kind of annoyed about it.
Okay, the last one's the one I definitely think we should have gone with. It's frankly a much better name for a D&D podcast, but Atomic Music Banana.
Aw, dang it.
So we know
is
that
it too late?
Is it too late?
is the music, and we know that Merryweather is the atomic, so I guess that makes Twyddle the banana.
The banana. That's not far off. Surprisingly.
All right, so let's pick up where we left off. Thanks, Tumblr, for a few giggles. You all have started descending this staircase that you found at the camp in the desert. It takes a while. It takes several minutes to walk down the stairs. It's a very long staircase. But after a few minutes pass, The room begins to open up around you. And some sand has blown in, but overall it feels cool in here, unlike the harsh warmth sun that you just came out of above. There are pillars holding the ceiling up high above you, and there are some torches lining the walls, but none of them are lit, so most of the room is in shadow. Thankfully, Wynni supplied the party with some lanterns last time before you headed down the stairs, and Twyddle did something with a torch. I don't remember what it.
I'm sorry, she did what with the torch? My goodness.
That's between me and the torch.
I know I remember something. Okay, anyway, so you all have something to see by, at least, despite these torches not being lit. Most of the room is still in shadow, and it is a pretty large room. There's a large figure across the way that's kind of in shadow, so it's hard to pick out what it is, and it's almost as tall as this cavernous room itself.
Well,
I'm sorry, did that cut out on anyone else? Because it sounded like just a string of curse words. I was not allowed to hear it.
There's like a large shadowy figure across the room that's almost as tall as the room itself.
A large shadowy figure across the room. That's not bad. Okay.
Could I roll some sort of, I guess maybe history or something? Have I ever heard of large shadowy figures in deserts before? In all my travels? I don't know, maybe I heard some story of it. Maybe as I was traveling, someone told me a story of large shadowy desert.
Sure,
temple
go ahead and roll me
creatures.
that.
Oh, 19.
Oh, great. Okay, so you recall one very specific song about a desert shadowy figure. It was the villain in the story. It was a kind of a small town bard that you'd encountered once before. But as far as you knew, it was basically like a Western tale with an evil villain. He was a shadowy figure across the town, and they had this duel, and it ended very dramatically. But with
the good guys winning, right?
Well, no, yeah, with the good guys winning. But that doesn't seem to relate to this situation. You're not exactly sure where you're at right now.
Okay, so this is just in my consciousness.
Yeah, you just have this song stuck in your head now.
I have this bad song about an evil
I didn't say
shadowy.
it was bad. I said it was a small town bard. He hadn't made it big yet.
No. I wasn't meaning that the song was like a bad song, but that the content of the song is unhappy.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I just thought you were insulting my nameless NPC who really made the song for you.
He made this song.
Yeah, I mean, screw him.
Are our lights reflect, like, is he within the realm of our light sphere?
No. You can make it out because of how the dim light kind of extends beyond what you can immediately see, but you can't pick out specific details about this thing.
I think last time I was still in my dwarven shape.
I believe that is correct.
I'm gonna walk closer,
I'll
maybe
follow.
a little trepidly, and say hello.
Oh no.
Okay.
We found this camp.
As she's doing this, I pull my thunder cannon. I mean, I don't pull it out necessarily, but my hand is on it, so it's ready. I'm readying an action.
Okay. And you're heading across the room and saying something. Nothing responds. But you do progressively approach this figure. Do you keep going?
Yes.
Yes. Now I'm worried that they're dead.
If she seems to like slow down at all, I'm gonna like kind of slightly push her just a little bit. Like keep going.
Wow. Okay. I guess I have no choice now.
You fell in with very pushy friends.
Oh, no. Now I'm concerned about the well-being of everyone, so I am also... I don't like this big shadowy figure, but also I don't like the idea that it might squash my friends. So...
Okay.
Wynni's oblivious to any potential danger.
I can tell.
Now.
Well, okay. So Wynni, as you make your way across the room, you begin to make out more details of this thing. And you notice that it is a statue. It seems to be
Thank goodness.
feminine figure. It's a very huge statue, and because your stature is not that tall, 3 feet-ish?
Yeah, I'm 3'3", I think.
Okay, so this is...
No, I'm 3 feet exactly.
Perfect. So this is going to be about 20 feet tall. So it's huge
doggy.
in comparison. But this feminine figure is wearing these long robes that kind of spread out over the floor beneath her, and she's holding a set of scales in her hands.
Like weighing scales?
Yes, like a balance. And beneath these scales are bricks, several piles of bricks that look like they
Oh.
have fallen off the scales. These scales are pretty in relative size to her, so they're really large. Kind of like, I can't think of a comparison, but they look like big plates. They're big plates with, like, they're people-sized plates. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired, you guys. Okay, not like the plates you eat off of, but like big plates.
Like
You
serving
know?
plates?
No, like they look like plates in shape, but they're really big. If a human wore a plate.
Like 5 feet across.
Oh, like almost
Yeah.
like armor-ish. Like they could be strapped on like armor, they're so big.
Yeah, or like 5 feet across, like Becca said. That's great.
Does the scale look like, is there anything that makes it look different than the stone of the statue it's kind of connected to, or does it look like it's a stationary still carving of a scale?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Oh my. Oh, 10. Okay, that's not so
Okay.
terrible.
So, Merryweather, you hold your lantern up to kind of investigate this scale, and you notice that it does look like some kind of machine. The scales are made from, the statue itself is stone, but the scales are actually made from a metal. And it's looped around a pulley system that you can kind of hold your lantern up and investigate. It's high above you, but you do notice that it's there and that this seems to be some sort of working mechanism.
Oh my goodness, I'm all about it. Hey, could I do like some further investigation of seeing if I can tell if this scale is connected to anything beyond just like the statue?
Yeah, go
Like
ahead and
why
give
there'd
me
be a machine
some.
here?
Yeah, go ahead and give me some.
Oh, which one would that be?
Well,
Would
I
it
think
be
you're
still
gonna.
investigation.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do investigation again.
Okay, 22.
That's gonna be a lot better. So as you continue looking around this pulley and these ropes and everything, they're actually more like cables than ropes necessarily. They're much stronger, thicker, capable, I guess.
Capable.
These are capable cables. As you're looking at them, you do realize that the scales, while she's holding them, are kind of really close to the ground. In fact, they're kind of on these little pedestals, and it seems to be it's not connected just to the statue, but it's connected to the ground below the scales as well.
Can I wait? How high up can I reach it? I'm like also about 3 feet.
Yeah, I think they're about 3 feet off the ground on these little 3 foot pedestals.
Can I then like reach up with my little hand and like just pull on one of the scales to see if it moves at all, or if I can? If
Yes.
how heavy it is.
It does not move.
Renee,
Yes.
can I pick up one of the fallen brick plates?
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah. Yeah. So the bricks are pretty good stone sized. Twyddle, you have no issue picking them up. This is like you eat these bricks.
I eat these bricks like Rice Krispie treats, crackling
Yeah,
away
I was
in the
gonna
morning.
say you eat these bricks for breakfast, but like so yes, you can pick up these bricks pretty easily. But are you gonna just like look at it? Like, what are you doing with this brick?
Can I pick up more than one at a time?
Sure. You can pick up probably 2 because you have 2 hands.
I do have 2 hands. So I'm going to hold one in each hand and just kind of like weigh them out and test my natural strength while these 2 are checking out the statue.
Okay.
Oh, follow-up question. Are the scales currently balanced?
Currently, yes.
Okay, well,
Oh.
there's the end of that line of investigation.
Maybe put
Yes, Wynni?
what Twyddle, what are you doing?
I'm just holding these bricks.
Do you put them on the plates?
Well,
Huh?
before
Yeah.
she does, I'm gonna go ahead and give Twyddle what she notices with these bricks. And one of them is a little bit heavier than the other, it seems.
I'm going to stick them both on the left scale.
Okay, nothing happens.
I'm gonna look at Wynni. I'm not very intelligent.
Do you share your observation about them being different weights?
Not yet.
Do these bricks
Okay.
have numbers on them?
You go over, are you looking at the ones that Twyddle just put down, or are you looking at the ones on the ground?
Well, I think it'd be hard to look at the ones you just put down if it's 3 feet up. Because that's above our
Yeah,
eyeballs.
It'd kind of be right above your heads, that's true. Okay, so you look at the ones on the ground, and okay, guys, this is gonna be real interesting because this is the first puzzle I've presented you with, and I have no idea how this is going to go.
I love it.
I'm really
I'm just
psyched.
having Zelda flashbacks.
So you look at these bricks, and on each brick is a letter that you recognize. It's written in common, the common alphabet.
How many bricks
How many
are there?
bricks are there?
Hey, how many bricks are there?
Wait, how many bricks are there?
There are 9 bricks.
But the number of bricks.
What are all the letters that we can see currently?
Well, Twyddle put 2 of them up,
Well, besides those.
so there's.
Oh, I can't read.
There's. Oh, yeah.
I can't read.
Oh, yeah. I had forgotten that, but this is exciting. Okay, so Twyddle put 2 bricks up, but the letters that you can see on the 7 remaining bricks on the ground are E, E, H, L, A, D, F.
Are there any other differences between the bricks in terms of like size or shape or anything?
You notice that the 2 E's seem to be a different size? Slightly. Yeah, it's like they're just not, they don't line up. One of them is like slightly shorter than the other. And you do notice some differences in the sizing of the bricks. Would you like specifics on those?
Sure.
If
If it matters.
yes.
I think Merryweather would definitely be looking at all the differences.
Okay, so one of the E's is shorter, the H is shorter, the A is shorter, and the D is shorter.
But the F, L, and one of the E's are the same size.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey, Twyddle?
Hey, Twyddle?
We both have the same goal in mind.
We do.
Yes.
Go for it.
Can you write in the, is it like sandy?
What, Sandy?
Like the ground. Is the ground sandy?
There's some sand that has blown in and across the room, but it's not like a carpet of sand.
Okay, because we know she can't read. Twyddle, can you copy the symbols you see on those bricks into the sand?
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks. They're letters.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
you please
letters.
teach Twyddle how to read?
Know those. Sure. That could be a thing.
Okay. So Twyddle, what you see a single strike. It's just like a little line.
Okay.
And do you write that in on the ground?
I do.
Okay. Then the other thing you see is that same kind of line, but with a line on top of it. Across on top of it.
Cross on top of it. I'm going to put it exactly in the middle whenever I draw it on the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm going to scratch my beard because, again, it's really itchy being a dwarf.
Okay. What do you guys take from these symbols she's just drawn into the ground?
I figure it's an I and a
and
T.
a plus.
All the other ones
But
are
a
letters.
T makes more. Yes, you're right. That makes that.
It's a
Yeah,
system.
that makes more sense.
I was just going to ask
I'm
her to
an
grab
idiot.
them back out, but I
Yeah,
guess
that's
you're right,
smart.
it works too.
I just thought about that now.
Can I look around, kind of around the rest of the room or around the statue to see if there's any like inscriptions anywhere or any other clues?
Yes. I'm not going to make you roll for that because it's pretty easy. As you walk around with the lantern, you don't see anything written anywhere besides what you already have.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
should we have looked around the camp more?
Look, the camp. We already been through there. We're down here now. Let's do this, and then we can go back to the camp later. Like, our stuff is there. We're gonna go back.
I'm just worried because if these are archaeologists, maybe they left a clue because they're not in this room.
Oh.
So my guess is they know the answer. And maybe they wrote something about it in the camp and left it because then they learned the answer.
Yep. Merryweather turns around and starts walking to the back up the stairs.
Okay.
It makes sense.
What does everyone else do?
I'm gonna stay down here.
Okay.
I will stay down here with Twyddle then, so that we can kind of work together to figure. But maybe no. Actually, I'm gonna go with Merryweather because we're both weaklings and might need help if something bad happens.
Okay. So the two of you head out to the camp.
We're splitting the party.
We're gonna stick with Twyddle for a second. Twyddle, you have a bunch of bricks with some strange
Don't break any of
thingies written on them. What do you do with them?
I probably would start to like stack a little pyramid of sorts. I'd probably take the ones that I had already put up there and like make a little structure there because I got nothing better to do.
Okay. You create this little structure and you get to you put 4 on the bottom, then 3, and then 2 kind of right next to each other and 1 standing straight up on top of it.
Yes.
So you have this beautiful little pyramid. And I'll just leave you there to play with some fantasy Legos for a little bit.
Wait. How many bricks
9.
are there?
There are 9 bricks. Did I do a thing wrong?
So then,
I said a math
Yeah,
wrong.
you-
yeah,
made
there
there be
wouldn't be
10.
one on top.
4.
I probably
3.
Well, if there's nothing on top,
2.
then I'll put my bear
Oh,
trap on
oh,
top.
there's just-
to kind of complete it.
That works. Wynni and Merryweather, you return up to the camp, and it does take a few minutes. It's harder going back up these stairs.
Our little legs.
Yeah, both of you are a little bit winded by the time you get to the camp. And once you step out, it's hot again. The wind is blowing. It's very sandy.
Oh gosh.
And there are a number of tents that you'd passed by already. Which one do you go to first?
Is there one like in the middle?
Yeah, the biggest tent is kind of right next to you.
Cool, that one. I was going to say I want
Yeah.
to look around for the biggest one.
You head into the biggest tent, and the things that you notice right away are there's a bedroll on the ground with like a little bit of a stool kind of sitting next to it, and a lamp on a desk. The lamp is put out, and on the desk are a bunch of papers, a bunch of maps. You notice topography maps of the area. You notice a couple of scribbled notes about the location itself, and you see kind of on the other side of the room a table with an empty plate and glass on it, and you see a chest next to the desk.
Merryweather, I think we'll go to the map first.
Okay.
I'm
Does
gonna
it
go
look
to
like
the
there's more
chest.
than one map?
Yeah, there are a number of maps, but they all seem to be kind of the same area type maps, but just different artists, different angles, different views.
Merryweather takes the prettiest one.
Okay. It's very artistic. There's a very artistic one.
But also has a lot of information on it, right? Like if it's just pretty and has no information.
Yeah, no,
then she's not going to take that one.
it's a map. So
Okay, well,
so
I don't
it
know.
tells you where things are. It's just a very, very nicely drawn map. It does have numbers and
Perfect.
stuff on the side, which, Merryweather, how much do you know about navigation?
Because I like grew up on a well, I didn't grow up on a ship, but I spent a lot of time on a ship. I figure I have at least could read a sea map pretty well.
Okay.
That like even if I haven't spent too much time necessarily with land maps, so I think I have enough.
Okay, so what, from your history, given kind of your sailor experience, you know that the numbers on the side are a system for essentially putting the world on a grid and narrowing down specific locations.
Cool. Does it have like a "you are here," like at the mall?
Yeah, there's a big X right in the middle of it.
Treasure.
And the X is drawn differently than the map itself.
Oh, so someone else.
Wynni, what are you up to?
I'm gonna go look in the chest because that's where I would hide secret clues.
Okay. So you look in the chest and you find all sorts of underclothes
Ooh.
on top. And yeah. And then also just like regular day-to-day clothes, as well as a toothbrush and a hairbrush. And what else do you pack for a trip? Anything else important? Computer chargers, deodorant.
My secret note.
You don't see any secret notes, unfortunately.
Weird.
Cool. Can I rummage the rest of the desk
Yeah,
and see if there are secret notes there?
yeah. Most of the notes you see are splayed out across the desk. There are a couple in there, but a lot of them are about like the location itself, not about what you found beneath the surface.
Next tent.
Yep.
Okay.
What is the dirtiest looking tent? Like the most used looking tent?
Okay. So you go over to the
It's
dirtiest
the bathroom.
looking tent.
Oh, that's not the bathroom. Yeah, let me clarify.
Okay. Yeah, I won't send you to the bathroom. Don't worry. Though there might be secret notes written on the walls. People do that all the time in bathrooms.
That's a good point.
But you go over to kind of the messiest tent, and it is what you take to be the kitchen. There's a table, a wooden table set out. There are some plates still kind of scattered across it. Some of the plates still have food on them, and that's kind of gross because now it's all sandy. But that's the mess tent, quite literally.
Where do you think they all went?
I don't know, but seems like they might have left in a hurry.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope.
Do you think it had to do with the statue?
I hope not. We left Twyddle with the statue.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Or she'll be eaten.
And that's why you don't split the party.
And then we'll know.
Then we'll, no more doubts.
Yeah, true that.
Will.
How many more tents are there?
There's 2 more tents, and I'm gonna skip back to Twyddle super fast. Twyddle, you're sitting there, and you've just built this wonderful pyramid on the ground out of your little
Thank you.
fantasy Legos, and the statue falls over on top of you, and you die.
Bad DM. Bad.
The end. You split the party. Is there anything else you want to be doing with this time? Like, your friends have been gone for a little while, and you've had this pyramid kind of built. So have you wanted to make any?
Yes. I am going to take out one of my wood carver's tools, and this is going to sound contradictory, but I'm going to go over to one of the pillars, and if I finish after the pillar, I'll go back to the statue, but I'm going to carve my tribal symbol into the pillar.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you get to work carving. I'm gonna say they're probably gonna be gone for a few more minutes. So if you want to just come up with a few more things to have carved into this wall, when we get back to you, Becca, Laura, what are Wynni and Merryweather doing?
Next tent.
Okay, so you head to the next tent, and this one looks like a little bit more like not a dorm room, but it's definitely a shared tent. There are clothes strewn all over the place that have sand in them. It's pretty messy. The blankets are on the floor. They're not folded.
So
anything else important? There's not really anything. There's not a whole ton of else important. There are like chests in here like you saw in the last one, like clearly luggage, clearly packed for a trip. You guess based off the clothing that this is a guy's tent. Multiple guys in this tent.
is there anything that looks like kind of like a head wrap or something to protect from the sun / sand?
A head wrap. I mean, there are all sorts of different,
or a hat with like those, those camping hats where they have the long cloth in the back.
Yeah, there's one of those. There's one of those left on a pillow.
I put that on.
Okay, perfect. But that's all you really find in here is kind of a mess. But unlike the mess in the mess tent. In the next tent, you find a lot of crates stacked up. Yep, that's it. That's all.
Let's look in them.
Open the crates.
Okay, you open the crates, and they're all empty. They have kind of padding in them, and it looks like these are ready to be, like they're made to protect whatever's inside, but there's nothing inside.
I don't like this.
Did those maps have words on them?
I pull out the map.
The maps that you saw have notes about like the nearby towns and the desert that you're in the Durim Desert. Other than that, no specific words.
There are no like things that say like keep out, don't go there, danger.
Heffalumps and
But
woozles.
if you go, here's the password.
No, nothing like that, unfortunately.
What do you think, Merryweather? Do you think we've found all that there is?
Well, I mean, up here, yeah, I think so. How's the oh no, hold on, wait for it. Oh yeah, how's the flipper wind glide boat of the land and not sky or sea doing?
Yeah, it's doing well. It's anchored down from how you said it last time, and you've taken the sails down, so it's just kind of sitting there, looking real pretty. It's work you're very proud of, and you've only been gone for like 5 minutes before now. In the 5 minutes that you were gone, it has rested there majestically.
Perfect.
Oh, good.
I don't know if there's some like magic haboob that blew everyone away.
So far, you survived the haboob. Yeah, that's a great bit. Let's just all go around saying the word haboob a couple times.
Haboob. Wait, for those who do not live in West Texas
Or Arizona.
or Arizona, what is a haboob?
Or, well, any place that has this problem.
Has a
That has
desert.
like, I'm about to say that has grass.
It's a sandstorm.
And rain.
Oh, but it's not just a sandstorm. A haboob is essentially a wall of sand that hits all at once. A sandstorm can happen on any day as the wind picks up and there's dust
Yeah.
flying in the air. But
And it like turns the
haboob-
sky green and
it's
It's not fun.
terrifying. It gets in everything. You can't see, you can't breathe. It's a miracle of nature, but horrible. But called a haboob, which makes it so much better.
It makes
Right?
it a little bit nicer. I
Yeah.
survived the haboob.
it does.
I feel much better.
A big ol' haboob is coming my way.
Exactly. I feel much better when it's a haboob.
Just one haboob.
Just one.
Okay. What are y'all doing?
I take a deep breath and I go, okay, well, let's go back down the stairs then.
Let's do it.
Okay, so the two of you head back down the stairs, and Twyddle, what have you created?
So I carved my tribal symbol on a pillar and on the statue. And then I, again, unwittingly, I carved FEELDAT onto a
Feel
pillar
that.
because I copied it from the bricks on the ground. I'm pretty proud.
Okay, you did great. So you copied the symbols in your art.
Thank you. And I'm also going to go ahead and change back into my changeling
Okay.
form because the beard is not pleasant.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
imagine that you got a lot of sand in your beard outside, and that was just really driving you nuts. When you change back, you still have a little bit of grit on your skin, but it's much easier to deal with. Do you admire her work? Like, what do y'all do when you
Oh,
get
you're
there?
learning how to read.
Sure.
All starts with the letters. And I point to my chest where the pocket is on my like leather apron where it has like the emblem of the M. I point to go, and this one's an M. Perfect. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So then I go to the bricks and I pull out the map and see if there are any like names of places that have the same letters.
Okay, so first of all, the biggest thing on this map is an X, and you do not see one of those on the bricks. You also don't really see...
I think that one letter looks similar.
Oh, that's true. The one that Twyddle drew on the ground does look like an X.
Yeah, that could have been an X. So we don't really
It
know if
does.
it's a T or an X.
Well, the brick's now
That's
down
true.
because I made a pyramid out of it.
That is true. You can
Oh,
check.
yes. Hey, is the I and the T, what are their sizes?
The T is shorter than the I.
So then,
Okay.
back to the map question.
Yes, no, you don't see anything notes-wise on the map. Durham doesn't fit. None of the surrounding towns seem to fit.
Well, there goes that theory. How
Spelled
about
death.
we distribute them evenly? There's an odd number of short ones. Never mind. 1, 2, 3,
But they
4,
probably
5.
weigh less.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Life and death. Sorry.
Really?
Wow, bravo.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Why are you sorry?
Try it.
Should I roll for that?
No, I don't think you need to. Did you figure it out?
What about life and death?
Wait, where's the
Yeah,
N?
I figured it out.
What?
There's not an N.
We
There's
don't have
not
Oh,
an
it
in
just
in
says
life,
life,
and death.
Death.
Life and death.
So all the short ones go together.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, you didn't even know?
No? That's hilarious.
Wow, that's amazing. Bravo. Way to well, let's try
Actually think about the puzzle. Do you want...
Is someone dying?
No, the letters. They spell
The
out
letters.
the words life and death.
Oh,
So
Makes
So
sense to
put-
me.
Put all the
So you
all
point,
the short ones.
and I'll move.
Put all the short ones on one side and all the tall ones on the other side.
Okay, now I look
Okay.
to see if I think it matters which side they are on. Like if there's like on the statue maybe one side of it looks like more crumbly or something. And that'd be the death side, you know?
Yeah, okay, so you don't see anything. They seem to be the same.
Okay, but I don't tell anyone that I was just looking for that.
Okay.
I'm starting to like gather them two at a time.
Which one do you put on first?
Life!
She doesn't know which
Like
one.
which
Individual
brick or which?
Oh, so you're just picking them up randomly?
Well, I can't read them.
Okay,
So yes.
so
I'm picking up short ones though together. So like I could possibly have an E. Let's say I have an E in one hand and an H in the other.
if you're picking the short ones up, y'all will have to figure that out. But if you're picking up the short ones, that helps me know which one you're doing first. Yes.
Yes. So I went ahead and picked up the short ones first, and I'm just gonna tell you player to player. I have the E and the H.
I don't think it matters which ones. I'm not worried about actually spelling it out because I don't think the statue can read.
So I'm gonna put the E and the H on the left side.
Perfect.
Then I'm gonna grab the other E and the L and put it on the right side.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna grab the A and the D and stick it on the left side.
Got it.
Then I'm gonna grab the F and the I and stick it on the right side.
Okay, you hear a click.
And then I'll grab the T and put it on the left side.
Okay. You hear a click from that as well. Hey guys, it's Renee, or Fate as I'm known for this podcast. We don't have too many threads that I need to tie up this week, but I don't want to leave them hanging, so we want to thank Nathan Ammerman for his tireless graphic design help, as well as helping me learn to navigate Discord. I'll be introducing myself over there today, and we'd love for you to pop by and chat as well. I'm still getting the hang of it, but I'm sure it would help me out if I had some people to talk to. So, the invite code for that is capital HA, lowercase TV, number 7, capital WW. It's also now connected to our Patreon, which is at patreon.com/fateFMcast. And so many thanks to the people supporting us there so far. We hope you enjoy what we have to share, and your support really means a lot to us. Thanks to JP Diavando for writing our theme song, Fate and Fable. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at fateFMcast, or visit our website at fatefmcast.com. And I definitely recommend you follow us on Twitter, because this week we'll be hosting our first giveaway. We have an awesome woodwork dice tower donated by our friends at Deep Dungeon Games that we get to give away as a token of our appreciation to our listeners. So to enter, start by following us on Twitter. Then retweet the giveaway post. We'll be using the hashtag #FateFM for ease in finding those sorts of posts. And tweet at fateFMcast telling us about your favorite Critical Role. It can be a success or a failure. Just tell us what made it memorable. The giveaway will run through Sunday, April 1st at noon Central Time. Then a winner will be drawn and announced when episode 5 is released on April 2nd. Also, if you need to shoot us any questions or comments, give us an email at contact@fatefmcast.com. And since we'd love to hear your feedback, we'd also love for you to rate and review wherever you listen to this podcast. Check out the giveaway details, and good luck! Once those 2 clicks kind of sound, the death side, which is the one that you started placing bricks on, the plate of the scale begins to lower. The pulley system starts working and the plate begins to lower.
Cool!
Did we just pick death? I pick life.
The life scale slowly begins to lift from the ground as the death scale lowers and sinks into the ground below.
Merryweather is like right on the edge looking down
Okay.
and trying, just like observing the mechanisms.
You notice that it's almost immediately opening up into a new room that you can see as the death scale begins to separate from the ceiling of the new room.
I'm gonna pick up my bear trap and just have it in my hand.
Okay.
What do you suppose is down there? All the archaeologists?
Only one way to find out.
Sure.
Becca
I'm
is
going in.
terrified. Merryweather's not so
Let's
terrified.
go. Well, let's get our lanterns out and lead with our tank.
I have a name.
I take a rope
Do
and
you?
tie it to some part of the statue or something, because I have like 3 ropes or something.
Okay.
and bring it down into the hole just in case, like, it goes down but then doesn't go back up, and then we have no way to get out.
Okay. And how are you planning to get down there as this thing continues to lower? Are you going to...
I'm just gonna jump on the plate.
Yep.
All right, so this pulley lowers down, and as you all stand on this plate, and it slowly settles onto the ground, leaving you in a room.
Whoa.
In this room, there are 3 doors. There's one in front and one to each side on the opposite walls kind of where you've just arrived. There are torches kind of by each room, or at least the holders. The torches by the doors on either side are both gone, but the torch on the room in front of you is lit.
Oh, let's go! Is there anything else in this room to observe?
Nope.
To the middle one?
Yeah, Merryweather's walking towards the middle
Okay.
one.
So it's a pretty simple door. It made out of wood and has a handle. No puzzles, no nothing. It's not weird.
Now that you said there's no puzzle, I really don't trust that there's no puzzle. One of us is gonna die. We're gonna grab it and it's like instant death, roll a new character.
You walk in and fall into a bottomless pit. The end.
Well, there we go.
That's
Wow,
it.
4 episodes in, 5 episodes in, something like that.
Everyone's
Yeah,
died
we're-
already, but that was just Merryweather. It's fine. Twyddle and Wynni are okay.
No!
Let's try a different door.
Just leave her be.
You're just totally unfazed by my death. Well,
I loved your Foley work
Newer?
there, Becca. That was great. So, are you going through
Well,
the
let's
middle
open it.
door?
my
Let's open
ghost
it.
is gonna come back and haunt y'all if you let me die like that. in one
Wow,
dog.
just pick a door.
Middle door.
Middle door. You go through the middle door.
Open
Who's
door.
going in
This is
first?
great. And instead it opens up into this larger kind of rectangular room. And you notice that there's a door on the other side that has the word, like the letter L inscribed into it, or like kind of across the way from you, further down the wall. In the middle of this room is a statue of a woman with a fire burning in her hands. And this is an actual fire. It is lit like a lantern or torch, which helps illuminate the room. Flickering in the light behind her, you see a large set of double doors. And on them is inscribed a large scale, similar to the one that the statue held upstairs. But instead of the plates being carved in with the rest of the image, there are some plate-shaped divots in the wall.
Wait, so the door with the L, where is that located?
It's down the wall from you.
On the
Like on the
left?
same, yeah, it's actually to the,
Oh, so like I walked in, and then on that same wall that we walked through.
Right. is a door.
Okay, got it.
But then across the way are 2 double doors.
Winnie's gonna be an idiot and duck her head out of the room she's in to make sure that there's a door corresponding with that door.
There's not in the room that you were just in.
Whoa. Magic doors! Merryweather immediately opens up that door.
The L door?
Or
The
tries
other one?
to.
The L door?
The L door.
Okay, so
It's too fascinating.
you run down to the
What is she supposed
L
to do?
door, and there's a square room on the other side, and you notice a circular shape in the top of the room.
I don't know if I have to roll something to see what I think. Do I think that it's like the plate of the scale, of the life scale or
You
something?
can make that assumption.
Oh, it's the exit, you guys.
This is the exit?
Exit to where?
Yeah, I guess it's back to the room we went into.
What?
It's where the scale is, the life scale.
Oh.
Is there a D on the door we were on before?
Yes.
Oh, easy.
What?
Okay,
Where are we?
okay, we came down on the death scale and went through this door, right? This door has a D. And if you go through this door with the L on it and you look up, there's the life scale.
Oh.
Oh.
Then it didn't matter?
I guess not. I'll go to this room. The lady with fire.
You said that the double doors, there was like a little place where you could like put a plate or something there?
Yes, yeah. I said divot, but
Divot.
that works. It's like a slot.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
In
It's
the
like a
wall.
slot, like a coin slot type. Like, okay. Are there any plates in the room?
But this is actually dinner plate size. Like, just to be clear, these aren't giant 5-foot plates.
We're back to plates.
Plates that you eat off of. There are no plates in the room. The other thing that you notice are to either side of the door are other statues. A woman holding a lightning bolt in her hands is on the left, and a man on the right with his hand on top of a stone pillar that seems to like be on the ground in front of him. On the floor in front of the door, you see a lantern that still flickers with some light. It's kind of tucked behind the figure of the statue with fire, and a dropped pack.
I want to go pick up the pack.
Okay. You pick it up. Are you looking through it?
Yes.
You find similar adventurer's tools to the ones that you carry yourself, and 5 gold.
Cool.
I don't actually carry an adventurer's pack.
Oh, you don't?
I carry an entertainer's pack. So
Well, then it's not similar to
nobody
the
else
one that you carry.
takes that. I'm gonna take that.
Go
Take
for it.
I'm going to go approach the statue of the man.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a pillar in front of him, and he's got his hand on it.
Yeah.
Okay. How big's the pillar?
It's a little bit taller than you, Twyddle.
I'm going to attempt to...
How tall is this man?
Sorry, that was the statue. The statue's a little bit taller than you. The pillar is waist
Okay,
height.
that's what I meant. I'm gonna hop up on top of the pillar. Sit there.
Okay. As you sit there, go ahead and roll me a perception
Okay.
check.
What do your barbarian eyes see?
Not very well. That's a 6.
Okay, you hear a slight tapping from behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna look around behind me. Do I see anything?
No, there's a door.
Okay. Do you guys hear that?
I listen. Should I roll?
Sure, roll me
For
perception.
how good I listen. Oh my. 7.
A little bit better than me.
From the other side of the room, I'm gonna say that does not let you hear this tapping.
I'll roll for perception.
Okay.
15.
Okay, so you hear the tapping and you also hear a slight humming sound.
Are you talking about the tapping or the humming?
Humming. I just hear a tapping.
Y'all,
I don't hear anything.
I'm gonna move towards this where I hear the sound.
Okay. It seems to be coming from behind the door.
Can I open the door?
You try and there don't appear to be any handles, only the slots in the wall on the image of the scale.
Merryweather investigates the statue in the middle with like this. So is the fire? Does it look like it's a statue that's carved to have fire, like a torch built into it, essentially, or is
Yes.
it like magical? Oh, okay.
Put it out.
Why?
I don't know.
No, there's
Yeah, let's
nothing
hang
else.
out in this dark room.
We have lanterns.
Why is there an adventurer's pack here? Why would someone just leave their stuff?
Were there other rooms?
Yeah, there are 2 other rooms when we first came in.
Maybe we'll find plates in one of those rooms.
I love how your answer to solving the riddles is always go back.
How far away am I from the lightning bolt, Renee?
It's across on the other side of the double doors. Like the lightning bolt is on the other side, and you're on the dude's side.
Okay. How high up is the lightning bulb?
The lightning bolt is kind of held in her hands across her body, almost like she would hold a sword or something.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm gonna hop off the male pillar,
Okay.
or and walk over. Do I have to like jump up to get to the lightning bolt?
No. It's within your reach.
Okay, I'm gonna hang from it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me strength.
Okay.
She's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I like her.
Me too.
That'll be 17.
Okay. The lightning bolt breaks off under your weight.
Oh god.
And it makes a loud sound as it breaks off, and you hear, well, Wynni hears that the humming and the tapping stop immediately. Hello? Hello? Is someone out there? Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Do I hear this?
Who are
Now there's
you?
someone talking.
Yes, you can hear someone talking. I can't hear you. Is there someone there?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay, you knock on the door and someone knocks back.
What? Do you think I would know Morse code?
I don't know Morse code, so
I don't know. It's I'll just tell you what I would want to say in Morse code, and we can all pretend.
okay. Okay.
Make believe.
Sure,
make
you know
believe here.
fantasy Morse code.
Cool. Fantasy Morse code. It's all sailors know. So I just tap out hello or something, or I don't know.
Okay. So you hear kind of a stunned silence for a second, and you hear, "Okay, I can't understand you. How about we try this, okay? Tap twice for no and once for yes. Can you understand me?"
Knock yes.
Me or you?
I did.
Okay, I barely heard it. We got this.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, she says, okay, thank you. Do I know you?
You said yes. I knock a
I said
second
no.
time.
I said no.
Okay.
Okay, we can't quite hear the knocking, so I'm guessing
You have
that
to say that
Oh.
you knock. How
You
many
knock-
times you...
you knock twice. We got that. Becca can put it in post.
Yeah.
So she says, okay, how did no, you can't answer that question. Did you find this place on purpose?
No.
Well,
you knock no.
We're purposely on an adventure. We
But
didn't.
not this
We made a
adventure.
choice to walk down here.
Yes, but did you make a choice to get lost in the desert? Like,
Well, we aren't lost. We know where we're going. North, right?
Do we? No, we're lost.
I have a map.
No.
How can we be lost if I have a map?
very good points, very good points. She says, have you seen anyone else so far?
No.
Okay.
We knock no.
Okay, well, I can't have you explain the room to me, so we're in kind of a tricky situation.
Can
Okay.
I try yelling really loud
Yes.
at this point? Because Merryweather is like rolling her eyes at how long it's taking just for like conversation.
Yeah.
'Cause she's very impatient. So I just
Okay.
yell really loudly, "Can you hear me?"
And she says, yeah, yes, I could hear you that time.
Oh no. You were saying something!
Yeah, can you describe the room to me? And Becca,
Uh-huh.
let's not yell the description of the room, but would
No,
you like
no,
to
not going
say
to.
that you yelled the description of the room?
Yes, I'm gonna just say that I pretend yell.
Okay. She says, okay, so it sounds like the keys are these slots, correct?
I knock for yes.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
She says, all right, my best guess is that they're somewhere else in the tomb.
This is a
Tomb.
tomb.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yes.
I like look around me like, are you dead?
I'm not yet. I was hoping you might could help with that.
Whose tomb?
You mean to whom?
Calibers.
Calibers?
You wouldn't know her.
Her?
Do you know her?
I know a lot about her. I've studied her for much of my life. My name is Dr. Riley Rhett. You can call me Dr. Rhett.
Is this your stuff out here?
Oh, the bag? Yeah, yes.
Oh, looks like
Will
you're
you
gonna have to
need
give
it
it back.
again?
Well, I don't quite need it right now. It might have been helpful to have, but that's okay.
What's on your side
I
of the
think
room?
some money went missing. Just,
Did you say that out loud, Twyddle?
well, I say it, but she can't. I'm not yelling it.
Okay, so she doesn't hear you. But the other two do. She says, there's not a lot, I left my torch out there. I didn't think the doors would close behind me. And, I can't see much. I've been able to pick out a couple of shapes, but it's pretty dark in here.
Well, we'll go look for the plates and be back, hopefully, with open doors.
Wait. Question. You're acting like you haven't been in the room that we're currently in.
Well, I have.
But you had us describe what room we were in. Wouldn't you know if you just came through these doors?
Well, the doors were open when I came through, and so I didn't see
Oh.
them myself. They closed immediately behind me and left me in kind of a tricky situation, you understand.
So you put your stuff down, set your torch down, and walked into a dark room by yourself with nothing.
I was very curious, and in hindsight, it was not the best decision.
Poor NPC.
Well, I can totally understand being curious. I got you.
Well,
Can I do a, what would that be? Is that like a,
Insight?
yes. It is very, Winnie's ears perked up. That is weird. She'd like to roll to see if this lady is crazy and lying.
Okay.
I think she's a
And-
ghost.
yeah, roll for insight.
I got a 17.
Okay, you get the sense that she's not being honest about exactly how she got into this room. Hold on, I'm trying to decide because that's a really good roll. You think that the parts specifically that she's lying about are walking into the room while leaving her stuff behind. The doors being open doesn't seem to be a lie.
I relay that gut feeling to the others, in a quiet voice, but I'm not sure what to make of that information.
Do you think she's trying to
Yeah.
entrap us in this tomb so we're eternal slaves to darkness?
Maybe. can't rule it out.
But we also can't rule out that she's just an innocent archaeologist who made some bad decisions. I mean, we've all been there.
And likes to lie.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, we're gonna go look for the plates.
Don't go anywhere.
Oh, so you are? Oh, I wasn't. I can't.
Bye.
Wait. I. Are you leaving? Are you gone?
You'll have to wait and see.
Oh. Well.
I tapped the door a bunch of times.
Okay. She goes. Wait. Okay. If you're still there, I have a favor.
What?
You said you haven't seen anybody.
Except for the people we've seen. No one. We've seen no one. I just suddenly don't want to give her any information at all.
Tell us the names
She was gonna be like,
of the 3 archaeologists who first started digging in this tomb.
Oh, well, are you asking that for realsies?
I am.
Okay. She says, sorry, I said that in her voice. She says, that would be me and my team. So I guess Dr. Riley, Rhett, Keb, Mary, and Howard. That was actually my question. Can you keep an eye out for the rest of my team? I worry that they may have come down into the tomb to look for me, but I haven't heard them or seen them, and I'm not sure where they went. And if you didn't see anyone in camp or here, then that makes me a little bit worried about them. And you sound very capable.
You don't
Thank
sound
you.
like you believe it.
Well, you made it sound like you were gonna leave me here to die for a little bit. I got a little worried. If you could look for them, I would really appreciate it. My team is everything to me. I trust them with my life, and we've been through so much together to get to this point.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna
hoping that-
interrupt you there. Do you want out, or you want us to go find your team, lady? Because we don't have time to do both.
Oh, well, I guess, I mean, I'd prefer to get out and not die, but if you see my team along the way...
We'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
How did you end up here alone? If y'all went through so much together, why weren't they with you?
Well,
What bad
they were
friends.
upstairs in the... They were upstairs in the camp. I came down and I got a little carried away and went farther than I should have alone.
Wynni, the private detective investigator over here, just like...
Question.
Where were you at 5 o'clock?
One more
yesterday?
question. Dr. Rhett,
Yes.
how long have you been down here? Like a few hours, a few days, a few months, like a few millennia?
I've been down here since this morning.
Then how come... And then I stop, and then I turn to everyone else. Then how come everything is so empty up in the camp? Like,
Great
why did
question.
everyone leave? They just thought, like, good riddance? Maybe they were glad that she, was eaten by this tomb, and then we're like, now we can ditch this chick.
Like,
Maybe.
lady,
Yeah?
are we gonna be compensated for helping you?
I'm sure I could come up with something.
That's all I needed. Okay, I'm gonna leave the room and go back to that one room where all the doors are.
Okay.
Well, bye.
Don't do anything else stupid while you're in there. Bye!
Wynni talks.
She says, I'll sit right here until you get back.
Can I want to give Merryweather a high five as we walk away because I was solid.
Nice.
I am not gonna let go of the lightning bolt stone piece.
Okay, yeah,
I'm gonna hold on to that as I'm walking.
Great. We'll keep that with
Yeah,
you for
it's
now.
fun.
What do y'all do?
We're going back to that one room.
Let's go through the door on the left.
Pick the left.
Always pick the left.
Always pick the left.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm done with that.
I'm going to burst into that room.
Okay. You.
Is the scale still down at the bottom when we go back into that one room?
Yes. Yeah. It's sitting where you left it.
Then how did she get down here? Did the scales reset?
Look,
But they didn't.
they must have killed. Wow, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Look, they must have been glad that she got trapped down here. Or maybe they're just idiots also and thought, our friend went missing. What are we going to do about it? I don't know. And then just left. I mean, they must be real dumb archaeologists if they walk into tombs without torches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll figure it out. Let's go.
I mean, I leave you guys.
These are real good questions. I just can't help but wonder if the DM has thought about these questions too.
I'm hoping so because I'd be sad if the DM did
If
it.
you're like, guys,
DM
what's gonna happen? I don't know.
I don't know, guys.
Guys, are these just real dumb archaeologists?
Or is there more to this story? I just don't know. Is
And
there
what
more
about
to
the
this
plates?
Story? Why did the plates reset? I feel
And will
like
Twyddle ever find love next time?
Oh no. So the door to the left.
okay,
Yes,
so you
door
go
to the
to
left.
the door to the left, and to be clear, is this the door on your left or the door like when you walk back in?
When you walk in the room, that left.
Yeah, when you're facing
Like,
the
from the
door with the
scale.
torch.
Okay. Yeah. So you go into the door on the left, and Twyddle, you said you burst into that room, correct?
Yes, like I just like fling the door wide open.
And walk in.
Yeah, and just walk in. Yeah.
The ground gives out underneath you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.